Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. One from Xzibit, who recently spoke about the Eminem disrespect in hip-hop right now. That's in line with how the OGs get treated in the genre. And this is coming just days after Gilly the Kid was getting called out for claiming there's a retirement age in hip-hop. Even King Crooked called him out on Twitter like we covered in the last video. And Xzibit also spoke about what to expect on his upcoming album. More on this in a bit. Today we also have one that's a familiar playbook we've seen on social media. Many of you remember what it was like before Kendrick Lamar dropped Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, where many hip-hop quote influencers and outlets ran wild with their predictions of Kendrick Lamar moving 1 million albums first week. That created unrealistic expectations for an artist like Kendrick, who never had anything close to 1 million first week before that. For instance, Good Kid, Mad City opened with 242,000 first week, To Pimp a Butterfly with 324,000 first week, Damn opened with 603,000 first week, and for some reason, many concluded that Mr. Morale will move up to 1 million first week. When Mr. Morale did 295,000 first week, due to the high, unrealistic expectations, this was seen as a flop by many on Twitter, and there were examples of these big accounts scrambling to delete their predictions. And now Travis Scott is next in line to get this treatment. Check this out from a big hip-hop page on Twitter. Hot take: Travis Scott's Utopia is gonna outsell Certified Lover Boy and outstream all others to become the biggest rap album of the decade so far.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Now, for some context, Drake's Certified Lover Boy moved 613,000 first week in the United States, and Pop Smoke's album is the top hip-hop album of the decade so far, pushing 8 million equivalent sales globally, and some users have already started taking screenshots of the high predictions, where some even claimed, I think it sells 800 to 1.5 million first week, because if he releases it after June, bundles is gonna count towards album sales again, and we know Travis Scott got a huge fan base, especially for his apparels. Might be a stretch, but 2 million at most. 800 to 1.5 million is my prediction.
Nah.
This is basically Kendrick Lamar before Mr. Morale dropped all over again, but perhaps this time things may turn out different, although the historical data shows perhaps witchcraft may be needed for these predictions to turn out correct. Here's what I mean. Travis Scott's Rodeo opened with 70,000 first week US, Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight opened with 88,000, Astroworld with 537,000, and now we've got predictions as high as 2 million coming from some fans. Things are gonna be interesting come June 2023. Because regardless of how it ends up swinging, it's gonna be entertaining to say the least. Some have concluded, I hate when rap pages try to set artists up, leave that man alone. This is basically Kendrick Mr. Morale Part 2. Moving on to the next point today, Xzibit recently sat with Big Boy and spoke about his upcoming album and ageism in hip-hop affecting legends like Eminem. And when it comes to his upcoming album Kingmaker, Xzibit spoke on what to expect, as this is not him claiming to be a king in hip-hop, it's more about the transfer of knowledge to the next generation.
And I called the record Kingmaker because it's not because I'm picked on the cover, I'm not going to be on the throne or have a crown or any of that. Kingmaker for me is the passing of information. I made a lot. I made a lot of great decisions. I made a lot of bad decisions, but all of them add up to this thing that I have with me now, which can never be erased. And so any kind of information I could pass down to anybody, any capacity that I could gain from this or learn from this, I want you to have it in this artistic form.
And speaking on Eminem right now, Xzibit revealed that it bothers him, the trend right now where some figures in hip-hop try to diminish Eminem's accomplishments. And we know sometimes even legacy hip-hop outlets like Complex take part in this buffoonery.
Boy.
And here's Xzibit.
And now you'll see some people that don't give him that. Does that bother you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely it does, because it's not easy to do what he's done, what I've done, what Royce has done, what Crooked Eye has done, what Razzcast has done.
Say it.
Being a lyricist is like trying to be a samurai against the AR-15. You know what I'm saying? You got people with budgets, dancers, lights,
right,
you know what I'm saying? All kinds of, lip syncing, Pro Tools.
Flair.
Yeah. Then you getting up there with just, your memory, a microphone, and a backbeat, It is a difficult path to walk, but I see when people are so easily trying to dismiss Eminem, and that's just not with Eminem. This is like with all of our greats.
Yeah, man.
Hip hop eats its own.
And over on social media, some believe he's right. You hear it more with M because he's got such a big fan base, but people either ignore or retroactively discredit the work of older artists all the time, calling their older work basic or corny. I don't get it, honestly. Does X have a new project? Yes, he's got one underway. And another user reacted to Xzibit's take. I noticed that people who have worked with Eminem always have great things to say about him, which shows how great of a rapper he is and as a person too. But over to you guys, share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and see you on the next one.